let's have a quick conversation about how to choose a parcel forward service. Okay, so if you are in the business right now, you're looking for a parcel forward service because you just like very tired of handling your mail and having to deal with the customs and whatnot. Here are the steps I really want you to follow right now. First, I want you to pay attention to experience. Very important. So what is the level of experience that the parcel forward service is bringing to the table? So more than like the number of years they have in the industry, this is kind of cool because the more numbers they have, it really indicates that the parcel forwarder will be competent enough to deal with different situations, sometimes complicated, sometimes complex, okay, like handling your customs and warehousing problems and so on and so forth. Also, an experienced parcel forwarder has the ability to minimize your shipping related problems and can ensure a smooth and timely delivery. That's what you care about. You care about timely delivery. It has to be smooth and timely, okay? By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. Really appreciate having you here. We're having a quick convo about how to choose a parcel forwarder, okay? So number one, experience is very important. Number two, customer service. How is the customer service? Okay, customer service can be a deal breaker if not handled well. In case something goes wrong and you need assistance regarding the whereabouts of your parcel, the parcel forwarder should be able to offer you great customer service, because if you need them and they start playing games with you, like they start ghosting your calls or you email them, nobody answers you, they say, well, you know, we have opened a case. This is kind of crazy. You don't want that. And like they give you numbers and case number 1, 2, 3, and 4, we'll get back to you quickly. And anytime you contact them, they keep repeating this sort of automated robotic emails. You don't want that. So make sure they have human-driven customer service, okay? Not trying to play games with you when you really need them. Don't sign up for that. So check their customer service. This is really important. And so you want to make sure that you have actual humans to talk to, not a robots, not a bots on their website or whatever, okay? And make sure they have a diversity of touch points. You can contact them through phone. You can reach out to them through an email, through live chat, okay? Through a constellation of options. Very important. The more, the better, okay, boss? The more, the better. By the way, welcome back to the show. Once again, we enjoy having you here. I love to just talking to you about these things and so on and so forth. The third thing I want you to really pay attention to here is the price. So is it affordable? Okay, you want to choose a parcel forwarding service that is affordable when it comes to charges and which can offer a discount on shipping fees. Because think about your budget too, though. Don't try to kill yourself, okay? Do check with a parcel forwarder before you sign the dotted line in order to avoid surprises in the future. Also, you want to check if the parcel forwarding company is charging a storage fee. This is really important because see, parcel services, they have what they call primary services. Those are core fees. And then they have ancillary or secondary services. And sometimes that's how they get you. They really sort of like, some of them, not all of them, some of them like to play games, try to really have, they have those skinny practices where they're trying to like, not skinny. What am I talking about here? Sneaky practices where they're really trying to get you by having those sort of a lack of transparency in terms of pricing. So make sure their pricing is transparent. Their pricing is clear enough, okay, and the pricing is gradual. So you see like tier 1, this is what you pay for. Tier 2, this is what you pay for. Tier 3, this is what you pay for, and so on and so forth. So you have standard, you have intermediary, and you have business pricing, for example, okay? By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to choose a parcel forwarding service, okay? And so number 3, price. Number 4, package tracking. So package tracking is really important because you want to be able to track your packages. You have to. It's always great to go with a parcel forwarding service that allows you to track your package till it reaches your destination, and especially in case of lost goods. And you know what? Some people will tell you, well, package tracking is an option. It's a luxury, whatever. No. I don't care the value of your goods. Because some people tell you, well, if you are having a package that is not really worth it that much, if the goods are not really that expensive, you don't need package tracking. It's a matter of principle. Think about it. You're shipping something. You got to be able to track your package. Why are people trying to confuse the hell out of you by lowering your expectations? That's kind of crazy. I want you to get out of that debate real quick. If a parcel forward service does not offer package tracking, I want you to run as fast as Usain Bolt as possible. That's all. Okay? Don't even talk to them anymore. Number 5, consolidation. Consolidation is really important. You got to ask yourself, does the parcel forward service offer consolidation service? What is consolidation? Consolidation service means that you are combining multiple packages to create one final package. So the main benefit here is cost saving, of course, because you'll be paying to ship just one package instead of multiple smaller ones. This also means that you'll get all your purchases at once. This is really good, okay? And you want a forward parcel service that does it the right way. So you're able to see pictures of your consolidated package before sending it to you. Okay, this is really good. So you have a clear idea about things like size and weight of the shipment. Okay, so this is really important. So number 6, you have other costs. Other costs are really important also. So you have to think about things like sign-up fee, membership levels. Okay, this goes back to what I said earlier about level of transparency. Don't let any parcel forward service try to confuse the hell out of you, try to razzle dazzle you. No, they have to be clear. Now, there are too many forwarding services to choose from out there, and competition is really brutal, okay? And they all claim to be the best, quote unquote, the best package forwarding company, whatever, okay? Many of these companies are completely free at the time of sign up, whereas some have a small one-time setup fee. What you really want to pay attention to is if they're charging you something, you need to know what you're paying for. You got to ask them, what am I paying for? Okay, some will charge you an annual fee to maintain your address, and some prefer to charge monthly. However, they provide added benefits such as taking your mail to and depositing checks. So when we talk about parcel forward, sometimes you have this field really combines with the virtual mailbox services. So be clear about what you're paying for. That's what I care about. That's what our team cares about. Like, if somebody's telling you, they're charging you $100, okay, you charge me $100 for what? I want you to break it down for me. Don't try to confuse me. Tell me exactly what I'm paying for. Okay, so this is the level of granularity, the level of detail, the level of comprehensiveness I want you to have. The next time you talk to a parcels forward service, be clear. They got to be clear. They actually. Like, you deserve to be like you are going to be a customer. They need to treat you very, very fairly. Number 7, I want you to really think about business legitimacy. Oh boy, this is important. Like, basically, if you are going to go with a parcel forward service, you got to ask the geography they cover, and that geography has to be in sync with what you want. For example, we tell all our business clients to always have a parcel forward service that caters to US, Canada, UK, EU, Australia, but that's just for us. Okay, because we think that our clients cover those 5 geographies. So it's important that the parcel forward service has this business legitimacy in those geographies. That's all. But now, maybe you who are listening to me, maybe you want to have a parcel forward service that caters to Nigeria, to Brazil, to Uganda, to Vietnam, to Guam, to Guatemala. It's up to you. Just make sure that your geography is covered and that the business is legit in those geographies. It's very easy to find out, though. Nothing complicated. If you have a specific name you want us to help you check out, just let us know. Just put it in the comment section. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know if this company is worth it or not. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you again of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to choose a parcel forward service. How to really like get to the nitty-gritty to make sure that you avoid costly mistakes. You know exactly what you're paying for. Nobody's trying to confuse the hell out of you. You know that you are paying for this, and you're getting the best bang, the best bang for your buck. Okay. Now, number 8, online reviews. Oh yeah, you got to pay attention to online reviews. Really, because the bottom line here is what you want to have. You want to get feedback from real customers, real users, people who have used the service. They know whether it's crappy or this is good quality. You have sites such as Trustpilot. You have Pist Consumer. You have SatJabber. Those sites will let you know whether or not the service you're about to embark on, the service you're about to hire, is either legit or they're just full of it. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Number 9, you want to pay attention to service requirements. So the thing is that when we talk about service requirements, this whole thing harks back to operational efficiency because each parcel forwarding company has a vast number of features that they offer for a price. Some can be free while others require an extra price, okay? So be sure to pick a service that gives you the best value as well as your desired options. So this is kind of cool. So it's important that, it will not be time efficient for us to list all the services, but you got to really be sure about what you're looking for, what's important for you. Do you want mail scanning also? Do you want mail forwarding? Do you just want parcel forwarding, or you want mail forwarding also? Do you want virtual address? Do you want, it really depends on what you want. Okay. Number 10, think about the payment methods. Oh yeah, this is really important. So your pick should be a service that offers to accept payment via credit or debit card. Okay, now if that's your ultimate goal, you can settle for credit card and Bitcoin, credit card and debit card, any card and Bitcoin. It really doesn't matter. The bottom line is you want to make sure whatever they want you to pay with, whatever channel they want to accept from you, that you do have the resources and the means to actually meet them there. Okay, and apart from card payment, some parcel forward services accept wire transfers. They accept PayPal. They accept Skrill, they accept cashback, they accept Amazon Pay, they accept other routes as well. Okay, so whatever works for you, just go ahead. Just go ahead, not a problem at all. But the minimum has to be a card. It has to be a card. Okay, and that's because card payments verify the legitimacy of a company. While PayPal is good, you could get stuck with them, but cards are quite safe. Why? Because if they charge you, let's say they charge you and stuff happens like 3 months down the road or 1 month down the road, and you realize that there are scammers, like there are a bunch of scammers, you can actually complain to your card company. You can complain to your bank and ask to be refunded. And banks actually, they'll do an investigation. They'll see if what you say is actually true. And at the end, if everything you say turns out to be true, they'll just reimburse you. They'll reverse the transaction. Okay. Whereas with PayPal and wire transfers, things can be a little complicated. That's why we advise you to go with card payments. Okay. Now, let me give you a few pro tips here. When we talk about hiring the best parcel forward service, you got to really make sure that you are clear about what they offer. I really want to say that. And now, once you have found your best parcel forwarder, how do you actually sign up with them? Let me share with you a few steps to actually to formalize. That's the right word I was looking for. To formalize your registration. So register with your parcel forwarding service. So you actually go to their website, and you'll see a place where it tells you to enter your business address, your personal address. Okay. Many parcel forwarding services offer a selection of different tiers of service. You can choose the basic level where you receive only parcels, or you can actually just combine with it like things like check depositing and so on and so forth. We advise you to start little. Unless you have a great feeling with quote unquote, of course, a great feeling about the company, you want to start little. You never know. So start little. You can upgrade later on, and the best would be to have a parcel forwarder that allows you to have 20 days or 30 days of free trial to see if you like the system, if you like their processes, if you like the dashboard, if you if there's chemistry, right? Because there has to be both ways. If you don't have that, it's okay. You want to start little. You want to start with their basic plan and see if you like it. So that's the first thing. First thing, you want to register with your parcel forwarding service. Number 2, you want to provide your details to the online store. So after you register with the parcel forwarder, let the shopping begin. Okay. The fun part is that this process is the shopping. If you're a reseller, life just got easier. So go ahead and put your online order together, then enter your address details. So instead of worrying about whether the online retailer will get your parcels processed correctly for international shipping, you can just enter your ship to address, click and pay for your order. Very simple. And the third thing is you need to wait for the delivery to the parcel forwarding service. Since your parcels go to the warehouse of your parcel forwarder, the first delivery notice you receive comes from them. After that, you receive an email confirmation for each package they receive on your behalf. So this makes tracking your parcels easy for you. Okay. And if you have a question about a delivery, you may be able to request that your service scans documentation or even send you a photo of your parcel. So this is totally possible. Then what you want to do here is you need to instruct your parcel forwarder in terms of where you want your parcels to go, right? It's really important to be clear here because you need to be specific in terms of telling them how to ship it to. Like, do you want to ship it via USPS, UPS, FedEx, DHL, or whatever? If you have another favorite shipping company, just say it. So when you're ready to request shipping, you have all the info you need in your account. That includes requesting an estimate for shipping cost from each available carrier from the parcel forwarder. Okay. And if you have special instructions, you also you need to provide those on the shipping request form, and you need to send it to the parcel forwarder as well. The next thing you want to do here is, and this is important, don't forget to request handling services. Okay. Have you thought about maybe saving money on shipping by using parcel consolidation? This is extremely important for people who shop with multiple retailers. It's also popular with resellers, by the way. So parcel consolidation does just what it says. It really combines multiple orders into one large parcel. So the point of consolidation is to save on shipping costs once you have selected a service level that includes free package consolidation. And the next thing you do is you just pay for your parcel forwarding services. That's it. Okay. So when you sign up with a parcel forwarder, you also enter your payment preferences. Most parcel forwarders accept the following well-known credit cards: MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover. And if you don't see your credit card company listed here, check with your chosen service. Each service has its list of accepted payment methods, and some services also accepts like payments from a PayPal account. Okay. So for customers who don't wish to provide credit card information, your service may accept like other payments methods like Western Union. I mean, it really depends on your customers. Okay. The bottom line is what? The bottom line here is that it's very easy to choose a parcel forward service. Don't forget the criteria I just listed to you, and then follow the pro tips that I just gave you in terms of making sure that you are getting the right steps, like to actually affect your parcel forward transaction. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just explaining to you how to choose a parcel forward service. Okay, so I gave you 10 criteria that will actually help you choose a parcel forward service properly. So experience, customer service, price, package tracking, consolidation, other costs, business legitimacy, online reviews, service requirements, payment methods. Then I give you a few pro tips in terms of affecting your parcel forward transaction. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.